everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jamie if you're new here, and today I decided to film a what I eat in a day vlog style. At the time I am filming this, we are week 2 into the reverse program. If you're not familiar with this, this is one of Nicole's programs. Nicole Burgess. I've been doing her shred programs, but the shred has ended, so now we're doing the reverse. I'm actually in week 2. The first week was really good. It got a little extra calories, a little bit more fuel in the tank, and I'm feeling really good. This week I got a little bit more calories to work with, and so it's been actually really nice. But week 2 for me has been kind of a little wishy-washy, and I'll explain that later on. But right now I am about to get my workout in for the morning. Today is Thursday and it is upper number 2. And I'm pretty excited for some of these exercises. I got some new weights. I'm going to do some lat pull downs with my resistant bands over here. So I just wanted to show you some exercises in case that you're somebody like me who does not have a gym near you or don't want to spend money at a gym. So these are just like some simple, home exercises. You can still make the gains. You can still build some really good muscle even while still being at home. So TJ and I, we have over time we have bought like a bunch of, I wouldn't say a bunch of workout equipment, but we have over time gotten some like dumbbell weights and the bench, and so, and a new thing that we had just gotten was a bar. So with some weights on it that we had gotten off of Amazon. So that's good for me, not so much for him. He can lift way heavier than I can. So bar and everything is not going to be really good for him, but it helps me with some extra exercises that I've been trying to do. Anyway, we're going to get our workout in. Pre-workout meal was the cinnamon honey bunches of oats. I've actually already eaten that. I had it in my tracker, 45 grams of the honey bunches of oats, but there was like very, very little left in the bag, so I just dumped the rest of it in there just to get rid of it and throw it in the trash. So it ended up being 59 grams, which is totally fine. I put it in my tracker. 5 ounces of the unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and just ate that. Got my water ready. And yep, we are gonna go ahead and get our workout started.
Faces say you need a friend. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibition. I'll show you I care. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home. Fight your battles, always by yourself. In the shadows, yeah, you.
All right, second meal of the day. I got 148 grams of egg whites. I got the Kinder's Chili Crunch with crunchy garlic chili. TJ was making fun of that name. But anyway, I got some of the seasoning on there.
Yes, he was.
I got 1 piece of bacon, 2 waffles with what I have 26 something or other grams of the sugar-free syrup. And that is going to be second meal of the day, breakfast. For dinner tonight, I am making Nicole's cheeseburger soup. I've made this before. It is so good. And so all I did here was just ground up a pound of the, what do I have? 93% lean ground beef. I've already drained it on my plate over here. Now, she uses a burger blend, but I don't have that. So I just did some salt, some pepper, garlic powder, and an onion. No, garlic salt and onion powder. It smells really good. And now that this is already cooked, we're gonna go ahead and stick it into the crock pot. I'm not gonna film a step-by-step for this. What I will do though is leave the link for her video down in the description box below. Y'all should try it. It is so good. Over here, I do have my carrots, potatoes. I do have some onions. I'm not even focused. This is so great. I've got that reduced fat melt and dip cheese that I'm gonna go ahead and divide that in half. I've got the third less fat cream cheese. What I don't have is celery, and I thought that I did. And of course we got our seasonings that I have to get out of the pantry and some chicken stock, but I'm gonna go ahead and whip this up and I'll be right back. All right, everything is in the crock pot. I've got it going on high for the next 3 hours. I know I need to do the whole low and slow, but I didn't get to this in time, but that's okay. And then later on we will add our cream cheese and our Velveeta knockoff. So this is what is going to be for dinner tonight. All right, lunch for today, I just have one of these La Banderita carb counter tortillas. I've got 1 slice of the Colby Jack cheese. I've got 2 3/4 of an ounce of some chicken tenderloins that I had prepped last week. I've got about 35 grams of avocado, 67 grams of this corn. What the heck else? I have like 1 cherry tomato from my garden, and I have 20 grams of this cilantro lime sauce that I put on here. It's still a little on the dry side. I'm not really sure what the heck I need, but that is what is going to be for lunch today. And I'm also going to be having one of my Premier protein shakes, so got to get that protein up. All right, y'all, so it is snack time, and I am going to finish up the last tomato basil chunk light tuna. Y'all, this one is terrible. I really don't like this one at all. It's just, I like tomato soup. I've had a tomato basil soup. I would still try it in the rice cake form, but I just have the white cheddar rice cake, so I put it on that because I thought that would probably taste the best. And because I bought it, I'm gonna go ahead and just use it, get rid of it. It is the last one, so that is gonna be my snack for today. The cheeseburger soup will be done in a couple of hours, so this is just a little snack to get me through. Are y'all starving to death? Huh? They're not starving to death. We actually hey, there's Randy. We actually just got them a bale of hay, so we actually kind of split. We filled up their shed over there, put some more over here on top of the pallets. That way they could spread out and they can eat while not getting in each other's way. Although Randy just thinks all of it is his, so he's just Daisy's get me out of here. There's Wednesday. Randy, it is not all yours, dude. Okay, I'm gonna. There's my Daisy girl. I don't know what Wednesday's doing down there. All right, but chickens and Beth have already been taken care of. They're way over there. I already got Beth, she's all situated with hay in her shed. It's been getting colder at nights. It's been I think last night it got down to 45 degrees. And so Beth does not have as much hair on her body like my sweet Daisy here does. Okay, she's waiting for food. I gotta feed them really quick. But so I get a little worried about her, about making sure that she's warm and everything. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm trying to find a good spot for me to stand so the sun is not beaming right in my face. Little FYI about the animals. Yeah, all the animals have gotten taken care of. I just got them some new hay because it is getting colder at nights and we just want to make sure that they are good and taken care of. The chickens have already been dealt with. We just kind of got their chicken coop all cleaned out and put fresh bedding in there so they stay nice and warm. I will have to go over and close their windows because they've got 2 little windows, screens in them and everything. And so now that it's getting colder, I'm gonna go shut those. Actually, I should probably do that here in just a second. But so it's been a little while since I had picked up the camera. I feel like the day just gets away from me. I'm not really sure what it is. Workout is done. Workout was really good. Today was upper number 2. You saw all the exercises. I really just showed you the warm up, but I was able to progress in my exercises. So I had only just gotten that resistance band to aid in the assisted pull-ups. And I just, that's just it's such a good exercise. And my girl Danielle, she has been working on her pull-ups. And I mean, I think in a month, she was able to, she started out with her assisted pull-ups and she finally got one in on her own, and I was just so excited for her. I thought that was just absolutely amazing. Nicole is such a great inspiration because she does her pull-ups and everything, and I'm like, man, that'd be so cool to do that. You know, you ever see like people, like especially women too, because we've been, I mean, I don't typically see women doing pull-ups. So whenever I do see somebody doing pull-ups, I'm like, I'm actually impressed by that. It's like, wow, you can do that. That's so cool. And, you know, so just like a lot of this has been talked about like in our group chat and everything. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a go. So I went over to Academy and I got that, that resistance band. And it's not like it is a really long one, but I don't think it's like the same one that Danielle uses. I'm not, I probably should have asked her where she got hers. Either way, it's the one that I ended up getting. It's, I'll have to like throw a picture up on the screen of the one that I ended up getting. And if I could find it on Academy's website, I will link it down below. But of course we had already had the pull-up bar. We've actually had it for years. And now after all of these years, it's finally getting some use. Charlotte likes to try and do pull-ups. Typically her and Megan will just hang there, which I guess is actually really good for it's actually good strength anyway. Like it helps build with good strength. I don't know all the ins and outs of like dead hangs and all of that stuff. I haven't looked that much into it, but anyway, I did have both my girls like put their foot in the loop and like try to do a pull-up, and I really thought that with the band that I got that they would be able to do it, and no, they still weren't able to, but it's okay. I'm going to keep working on them because I think that just like would be a really cool thing for them to be able to do. Goals. But anyway, so yeah, workout was really good today. My arms feel like they're killing me right now. My push-ups, like everything really felt good today. And I was just progressing on like some of the weights. Even like my last set on all my exercises, I just pushed for like that one more, right? Like, except for my overhead presses, like I can do the 30-pound dumbbells now, which I'm like super excited about, but I can only do like a set of 10. And I didn't show that to you this time. I only showed you my warm-up, which I used the 25-pound weights, which felt great. But I have been able to progress to the 30-pound weights, and I can only get a set of 10 in, and that is a struggle to even get that last rep in there, but I got it. And for sets 2 and 3, so yeah, I'll just have to keep trying to work on getting that one more in. But the other exercises, there was a couple of exercises I was able to get like one more. It's like, yes. I also got my steps in. I got this thing in the mail. I got like one of those smartwatches. I have it set. I know I'm sitting here doing this, but it does track your steps, but I actually paused it because I was in my truck just a little bit ago because I had to go get Charlotte from school. So this, I don't know if they all do that. I have no idea. We just picked this up off of Amazon. It's not like, it looks like one of those Apple Watches. I don't have an Apple phone. I don't even have it connected to my phone. It like just came in the mail yesterday. I have zero intention of connecting it to my phone because like you have to download an app and it's like $60 a month. No, thank you. Sorry, I have zero interest in paying any money towards that. I just want something that'll track my steps. I have a step counter on my phone. It's an app on my phone and it's free. And it actually is pretty darn accurate. Like when I stop, it stops. You know, I could like jump in place and it won't count until I actually like start moving again. So it's actually like really good. Except for I don't always have my phone on me. Like I am not attached to my phone in any way, shape or form. So I'm like, dang, I even told Nicole, I'm like, I am pretty sure I get way more steps in than this app thinks I'm getting because I don't always have my phone. So I ended up getting this thing. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it said that I'm like almost to 11,000 steps. There's no way. I had that like before lunch, and that's just, I think there was, I did this and it tracked like 19 steps and I'm like, no. That's why I was like, okay, when I'm staying still, if I'm sitting down or if I'm driving, I need to pause it. But now that's like a new thing. There's the sun again. That's like a new thing that I have to remember to do now. So it's just going to take time to get used to, but you know, whatever, I got it. And so hopefully. So what else is new? So I got my workout in. That was really good. You saw the meals. I just got myself ready for the day, checked some emails, had to go get the hay for the animals, and I feel like my day is just about over. Fed everybody some dinner, and now I'm just waiting for, y'all, that tomato basil tuna is just, oh, I don't recommend. Y'all, I don't recommend that one. I mean, if you like it, comment down below, but I am just not going to recommend that one. It was awful. Thank God I only bought 2 and not more than that. The white cheddar rice cake, oh, you know what I ended up doing? I ended up just pouring hot sauce over top of it just to mask that horrible flavor. It worked, but I will not buy that again. So if you saw my grocery haul, I also got the jalapeno bumblebee tuna, and that one's really good. That one's so good. So I probably will have that next time. Oh, yes. Okay. So right now, as I'm filming, we are currently in week 2 of the reverse to maintenance. That's what I'm doing, is the reverse to maintenance program. It is through Nicole. The first week I did really good. She raised my calories up just by a couple hundred, and I still lost 2 pounds within that week, because you get a little extra fuel in the tank. You got to push harder and try to lift heavier with those weights. And I did that. And in 1 week, I dropped 2 pounds. So she's like, okay, you are nowhere near your maintenance calories. So we cranked it up just a little bit more. This week was a little bit more difficult, and here's the reason why. So over the weekend, TJ and I had drove out to Florida for family matters. I'm just not going to get into right now. But anyway, we were only there for like a day. I know we like drove all the way out there, which we actually didn't do too bad on time. Did what we had to do on Saturday, drove back on Sunday, and I also did some meal prep. So I did really good with meal prep for, was it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I meal prepped us some blueberry cheesecake overnight oats for the 2 of us, because it was just him and me that went. So we had that for breakfast. Lunch was the Michaela Thomas. There was like these chicken wraps, which I actually ended up having it for lunch again today, which you saw. So that worked out perfectly. So we had that for lunch for 2 of the days. And then Sunday, I'll tell you all about Sunday in just a minute. But so for 2 of the days we had that, and then we would just try to eat as clean as possible for dinner. And we actually did not too bad. The first night we stayed at a hotel, there was the exercise room was like 2 doors down from us. So I got up, and I meant to bring my scale with. I can't believe I forgot, because I was like, no, I have to be able to check in with Nicole and everything. So, and I was mad, but like the first night I was able to, I got up, went to the bathroom, and then like still in my PJs, I ran to the weight room really quick. There was nobody in there. There was nobody in the hallway. Like nobody saw me. So it was like not a big deal, but I weighed myself in really quick, and then I was able to do my check-in Saturday morning. So that worked out perfectly. And so then we were just like working like nonstop all day Saturday, just trying to clean out my dad's house and stuff. So we didn't eat like hardly anything on Saturday. That's why we weren't too worried about dinner or anything, because like I think we ate like 2 meals. We had breakfast and then we had dinner, and then that was it. That's all we had time for. We were not trying to skip meals. We were just trying to get everything that we possibly could, because we only had 1 day to do it. Just because we were on a time crunch, not because of like anything other than today having to get back to work and everything. So anyway, side note. Okay, so Sunday we're driving home, and we stopped over at a Bass Pro Shop in Alabama. And we walked around there. Well, plus we wanted to check it out. We like all the Bass Pro Shops. They have, or if you are familiar with Bass Pro Shops, you know, like they have like their really big displays. A lot of them will do like the giant fish tank. Sometimes they'll do a waterfall. And not all Bass Pro Shops are made equal. So everybody's got like a different display. So this one had a different display. They did have the giant fish tank, but not a waterfall. And so they had like some other things. And we also wanted to get some steps in, you know, because we had like a long drive. And so we wanted to get some steps in, just check out, see what they had. And we're like, yep, you know, one more Bass Pro Shop, you know, that we've been to. So it was kind of cool. We did get a couple of things. And of course, TJ got a moon pie, because that's like his one sweet treat whenever we go to Bass Pro. There's actually a funny story about that, but you know, comment down below if you want me to tell you the funny story about why I will never complain about TJ getting a moon pie when we leave Bass Pro. So then, you know, we drove, and then we stopped at another Bass Pro Shop in Louisiana, and so we wanted to check out their store. And they didn't have, I'm trying to think, oh, they did not have the giant fish tank or a waterfall, but what they do have, because it's Louisiana, and so of course you have gators and everything, and then like a swamp, so it's kind of like a pond. And what did they have? They had a giant, not a tortoise, like a snapping turtle. That's what I'm trying to think of. A giant snapping turtle. He's big. And there was that, and like a really, really big fish. It was so cool. And then there was like a bridge that goes over top of the pond. And then on the other side of the pond, I'm sure that there's like a divider underneath the bridge, because then on the other side of the pond, there was like other fish and like ducks and stuff. How these ducks, because they were so tiny, they were so freaking cute. Like I wanted to put them in my purse and take them home. They're so stinking cute. They're kind of chasing each other. They're just hanging out in the water and everything. And they have like these like little fake things. Oh, my neighbor's home. You know, like kind of like blocking the edge of the pond, but they're ducks. And I'm like, they could easily slip through in between these little divider things. And I'm like, how are these ducks not just wandering around the freaking store? I don't know. I just thought it was so funny. But anyway, either way, they still had a fantastic display. Big artificial trees with the moss and everything. And I don't know, they still had a great display. But anyway, so we stopped in Scott, Louisiana and got, oh my God, we got some we ended up getting some crackling over at this one store. We got crackling, we got some boudin balls, we got some crawfish and corn soup, we got a crawfish pie, and I mean, well, let me tell you what, we spent some money because Cajun food has my heart, okay? I mean, out of like all the kinds of food that is out there, and like pizza is my weakness, but when it comes to like a style of cooking, it's Cajun food. Cajun food, hands down, will always win for me. But anyway, so yesterday, my point is that, what the heck was it? On Tuesday, today's Thursday, Tuesday, I was so mad because, I wasn't mad. We thought we were going to try out these boudin balls, and it's a jalapeno and cream cheese boudin balls, and I stuck them in the air fryer. Oh my gosh, y'all, they came out so perfect. They're like giant, they look like giant meatballs. Tasted amazing. So unfortunately, the next morning, I was up 4 pounds. And it was just water weight. Nobody gains 4 pounds of fat overnight. I don't care who you are. It's not going to happen. It was just water weight, which is fine. I was aware of that, tracked it, moved on. But then I was like, okay, well, how do you get rid of water weight? Well, it is the best way. So one of the girls in the chat had just said, you know, just drink a bunch of water and get your steps in. Well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to really get my steps in, but I'll tell you what, I was chugging that water like there was no tomorrow. And little TMI, I could not stay out of the bathroom. But I'll tell you what, this morning I was down 2.5 pounds from that water weight. So, okay, we are on the right track. That's all that matters. But I'm going to like wait a while before we try some more stuff. The only problem is those boudin balls is like all that stuff that you get from those little specialty stores. They don't put like serving size or how many calories. So like I tracked it as best as I could, but I couldn't find like the exact calories. I could find something as close enough to it as possible, and that was the best I could do. So it's fine. I enjoyed it, but now we are back on. Gosh, my chicken. I tracked it as best as I could. I enjoyed it, and I moved on, and we are back on the right track. So all is good again. Feeling good, feeling strong. My arms and back are not killing me, but I am feeling the workout today. So that's all that matters, y'all. I had one meal that I was tracked as best as I could, and I didn't let it mess me up for the rest of the week. I didn't throw in the towel or say, well, I guess, you know, that's it. You know, you track it, you move on, and then you just keep moving forward. That's all you can do. You can't just stop enjoying life, stop enjoying like little things like that. Just, you know, it's fine. And I realized that with, you know, cause like one part of me wanted to get mad that I allowed this to happen, because I was just like, man, you know, I was just like, you know, I was doing so good and and like all of like the things in my head. And I was like, no, we can't just stop enjoying the little things that like, you know, I want to try this, or I want to, you know, partake in whatever this thing is. I just do the best I can and just move on. You know, the next day I got my exercises in, I drank my water. You can't stop life from happening, okay? Whether you're on a cut, you're in maintenance mode, build mode, it doesn't matter what season of life you're in, you can't stop life from happening. Okay, so you just gotta just keep moving forward. So that's just what I did. So I was just like, I wanted to get mad, but I didn't. I was like, it's fine. It's just water weight. You know that. Just do what you got to do and go and move on. Anyway, enough of my rant. I am going to go over here and shut the windows on these chickens really quick so they don't freeze tonight. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to be, but if it's going to be 45 degrees again, I don't want my little chickies getting cold. So let's go check on them real quick. Hi, girls. Hi,
my chickens. Hello, my babies. Come see me. Come see me. Hello, babies. Say hello. Hi, big girls. Who's a good girl?
Oh, there's my Dixie running away. So for those of you who are just joining the channel, there's my Bethy girl. She's inside the shed. She's our big pig. And we just filled her shed up with some hay, and then we put like extra hay like underneath the canopy, just like, you know, so because her and the chickens like to lay in it too. Yeah, she's sawing logs in there. Do you think she's like kind of lightly snoring? But yeah, she's got a nice comfy bed full of hay. I think it is just about time to go ahead and add that cheese to the crock pot, and in about another hour or so dinner will be ready, and I'm excited, y'all. This cheeseburger soup, I'm gonna, if I didn't say it already, which I think I did, I will link Nicole's recipe down in the description box below. Y'all need to try it. It's freaking amazing. If I had no self-control, I'd eat the whole damn thing myself. All right, y'all, that is how dinner is looking like. Some cheeseburger soup. My today's bowl. Got some garlic nuts in the air fryer here. Oh my gosh. Cannot wait to dig in, y'all.
But I will guide you home.